hour, but I guess, well, some of them don't like that, not a lot of people come. Like I said, usually like two, maybe one, two, or three, usually. So here we go. Next thing. So the week one assignment. So far we've gone over the discussion. So every week there is this self-check for the grammar that I said that you absolutely want to take because this doesn't hurt your grade. So you do that quiz, you do the discussion post, and you do a reply post, and then there will be a main part of the assignment. The main assignment is a step on our way to the final draft of the essay. So, first thing, if they give you a template, use the template. Just because then you don't have to worry about spacing and everything. So I'll show you. So there's the template. Everything is in APA format, which let me make sure this is true. All right, so there's a link right there to the Chamberlain's library where they explain and show APA. By now, I'm sure we all have our ways of doing APA, like different places on the web that will do it for us. Okay, so here's the template. So you obviously replace the stuff. And then you're just trying to just put as much as you can, right? So more is always better. English people, like English professors, writers, they always like writing more is just better, which is a terrible way to really think if you think about it. But anyway, so this is trying to get you from your discussion post, which was like, here's a couple ideas I'm thinking about, to, all right, let's take one of them and start to really develop it. So that's about how much time you have to really figure it out. But as we go along, people always end up altering or changing or shaping whatever their subject is. Because the whole goal is to pick something and focus on something that's not way too broad or way too specific. So the game is to find the thing right in the middle. And so I try to help everybody do that. So you pick one of the debates, one of the subjects. If you picked euthanasia, I guess that's what terminal illness, assisted suicide, and euthanasia, I think they're the same thing. But so if you pick that, you're going to pick a stance. You're going to be for something. You're going to be against something. It's easiest and best if you're able to just clearly take a side, even if it's not what you believe, because some of this is about learning about the subject, and reading some information about the subject. But a lot of this is about the process of writing and putting these things together. I have this whole idea about writing is one of the main ways we practice thinking. So no matter what, like for whatever future jobs people have, they'll always need to think. That's the theory. Um, nurses actually also have to write a ton of things. Actually, most professions have to write more than anybody thinks because nobody really realizes that. But whatever. So I think it's great. Practical, yes, writing, great. But also it just helps people develop their thinking skills, like practice thinking skills, which I just think is cool. So in any event, you're going to pick something. You're going to pick a side of the issue. And so in one sentence, you're stating your stance. You're taking a position. I'm going to be for this. I'm against this, or which. Then you're explaining it a little more. So why is your stance a good one for an argument essay? Like you're basically trying to be like, oh, this is a good subject to argue because. Who are people who might disagree with your stance and why? So these are all minimums, right? Like at least three sentences. So if you do more, that's, like I said, always better. You're imagining who the audience is, like who I guess society would be interested in that particular subject that you're writing about. So they're trying to get you to imagine who the readers might be, right? specific people are interested in certain things. All right. In a full paragraph, without performing any research, you're basically going to write down everything you know about the subject already. So it's trying to get like this baseline knowledge of what you know about the subject, because that will also help you start to locate what you need as far as research goes. Right. And then next week, we're going to deal with scholarly research. It means you're going to end up needing like 6 scholarly sources. But so here's, what do they want? This is just, I think oh yeah, search phrases. Excellent. So you're just generating search phrases to use in the library for next week. And what you're going to end up trying to look for are articles that support your position, and then articles that oppose your position. A couple of those. Even though the essay that you're writing is going to be very much your position, but you're going to have to bring up and show that you know the other side. And okay, so that's the assignment. Again, if there's a template, always use it. Now this is proposal template example. I'm going to see if it's a different thing, because it might be. Okay, so it's filled in. So this is the one. So the template, proposal template is blank for you to use. The proposal example is one that is filled in. So you can go through it and take a look at, here's the stance that somebody's taking. This is standards for drinking water. So you can go through and look at that, right? You're doing a different subject completely, but you can see sort of what's expected as far as how to fill it in and how much you should write. All right. And that is the assignment. The rubrics are always underneath. And then like I said, I will drop things in the discussion board. Like I think the next thing I'm going to put in there is just an example discussion post, so people can see like how long it should be and what a good one really looks like and all that. So I try to put things like that in the discussion board. Every day I'll put something else in the discussion board. And that's also where I put these videos. So, and I think that's it for the assignment.